First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. There is a picture of Chauncey Billups, probably at a happier moment for him. I'm going to guess.
He felt pretty good last night, even though they lost.
Felt pretty good last night. Well, I mean, they looked good last night. We're going to be talking about this and the developments that have happened today. Hello. Yes, I am Greg Nibbler here with Fox 12 Now. And for the first time ever, live from the desk,
I can come downstairs.
The one and only Nick Krupke coming downstairs.
Sleeves are rolled up to fit in with Greg.
Sleeves rolled up. Yeah, I mean, you have to have the sleeves rolled up. The lights are too hot here. I mean, you got to do it. But talking about Chauncey Billups today, he just had his arraignment in court. Just happened this afternoon. I mean, what a day. From last night, watching the Blazers play, they looked pretty good, quite honestly, I thought.
Like the first time that I think Blazer fans really have hope
in
the 5 years he's been here.
Yeah.
That, like, they actually have a real collection of talent. The team's trying to win from the top on down.
Right.
Defensively, maybe like a top 5 team in the NBA defensively. They do lose the game, but it's a bad fourth quarter. Minnesota's a good team.
Yeah.
And now this.
And now this.
Now, ultimately, I think that the team will be fine. They got enough veteran leaders. Dame is important. He's almost like an assistant coach being there.
Yeah.
Jrue Holiday is important to be there.
That's true, yeah.
And now it's Thiago Splitter, who he's a young guy. He's 40 years old.
Yeah.
But he played 7 years in the NBA, 10 years in Europe. He has been around the globe. He's won an NBA championship, played under Greg Popovich.
Yeah.
And I think he'd be able to relate to a lot of the younger guys, too. Mm-hmm. I think the team will be fine, except for the fact of, like, just so jarring. You've had the entire training camp to get ready with your leader, Chauncey Billups, who I think the majority of the guys do like playing for him. And now we're probably not seeing him again.
Yeah. I mean, that's something we've been talking about here throughout the day, too. Do you think he'll ever be back in the NBA again, like after this? I mean, obviously, there's a lot to figure out. We don't know how this. I'm holding a whole bunch of documents.
This is not like eating a hot pepper on your fun sheet. This is like real important stuff.
This is real stuff. Things are highlighted in here.
As things are proven in court, I mean, he's next going to what? The big court in New York,
to New York,
right?
yeah.
Like,
yeah. That's
this
the
is
latest
real
news.
legitimate stuff.
Yes.
Highly unlikely it's going to be here. I mean, he's on an absence.
Yeah.
Could end up being in a ban if he's really sharing insider information.
Right.
You know, the problem is with this. All these major sports leagues were avoiding gambling for so many years. They've all gotten in bed with them.
Yeah.
FanDuels, DraftKings, every show
you see it
you
sponsored
watch.
on everything.
They
all
love
sports.
that money. This is part of it, though. You're going to play in that world. Things like this are going to come out. And there's going to be more.
Yeah.
Boy, it's just unfortunate for all these guys really trying to get this franchise right. And
right.
I don't know if it's an irony, but last night the new owner, Tom Dundon's there. He's got $4.25 billion riding on this franchise. Probably was going to clean house anyway when he came in here, if that's going to be the end of the season or whenever that deal finally goes through. Even if for some reason Chauncey gets off, he's not coming back here.
He's not going back here.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's too far down. I mean, and some of these charges are, again, they're charges. You know, this is what the FBI is alleging, but some pretty shocking stuff in here. Not only from his standpoint of the, trying to, if you haven't read it yet or seen the recaps of it, essentially being the face to lure in people to an illegally run gambling, like poker games.
Using his name, as I believe it, using his name to, hey, come play this high-stakes poker game.
Yeah.
House always wins, right?
Yeah. And this is on top of that.
Absolutely.
Like they were having all kinds of, I mean, this is involving the Mafia, like I think 3 or 4 of the big Mafia groups from New York, of the families are involved. I mean, it's real stuff.
You know, pretty deep.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a Sopranos episode almost when I was, reading some of this stuff. But yeah, very, very serious charges. And then on top of that, you have the other NBA player, Terry Rozier, and...
and there will probably be more. And this isn't something that just cropped up. This is from 2019.
Yeah.
Before he was hired here in 21 by Neil Olshey, who's been long gone by now, too. Now, how much did the team not really know any of this? They just extended him in April for another couple of years here. So, I mean, I guess they can play dumb, naive. It was like a Reddit thread a few years ago that he was involved in something like this.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, it turns out that's true. Some things you do read on the internet are true.
Yeah.
They didn't know that?
Right, that they didn't have somebody researching
They didn't know that?
That's a very good question.
Now, this organization has been poorly ran since Paul Allen passed away.
True.
Anyway, Jody doesn't really care. She just wants the money.
Yeah.
Same with the Seahawks, who'll be sold eventually down the road, as that's going to be worth $20 billion in the NFL.
Yeah.
But then that falls on the president, that falls on the GM. Like,
Yeah.
They didn't know.
Cronin didn't know.
They didn't know. They're buddies.
Yeah.
From Colorado. Could be more of this.
Yeah. That's, wow, I didn't even realize that there was a Reddit thread. So, yeah, that's a lot to come out on that. I mean, going from that, though, whatever's going to happen to Chauncey, you know, the team's got to go on. Still got to play.
Tomorrow night. Game
tomorrow
2.
Night.
You got 81 more of these games.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, it's one way to start off a season. But, I mean, now Thiago Splitter named the coach. So you were talking about him with all that experience, and I guess
he's been an assistant coach. Yeah. I mean, that's a great one to be. I mean, a Hall of Famer, right? And he's just coached the top end league in Europe. Obviously, played a decade in Europe too, and he's said to be like one of the next great young coaches to come through. And now he's going to get his chance. Maybe he's the one. If they can get him back to the playoffs and really compete, maybe he's the one that gets the job when Tom Dundon does finally come in here in his group. And maybe not, but. He was hired late.
Yeah.
Splitter came in June to add to the staff here right before really training camp got tipped off. So he was a pretty highly sought after assistant coming back here to the state. So I think the Blazers will be fine once the players can get over the shock of this and not having Chauncey around.
Yeah.
And coming together to play for each other and for this fan base. I mean, that was off the charts last night.
Right.
It's been a while since that building has been like that. Yeah, I think ultimately the NBA playing side of things, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
But it is game 2 of 82, so it might take a little bit of time. But there was a lot of encouraging signs of what's on this roster for sure. With obviously Dame's coming back next year, but you know you got Scoot Henderson still probably about a month away too. But there's a lot of talent on this team going forward, with or without Chauncey.
I think bringing up that point too that you mentioned about Damian being there, just his presence alone. I'm sure. I can't imagine what it's like for him. Like coming back home, he's going to rest this year. The team's going, and then, and he's buddies with Billups too.
Absolutely.
To have that happen, but having his presence there, it couldn't be more valuable, I would think.
Drew Holiday's been through it. I mean,
yeah.
He's a potential Hall of Fame kind of guy too. That, like Dame, 35, has seen the top of the mountain in the NBA, and on the backside of his career, you can say that. Sure, that's fair enough to say. But I think kind of a coach player in his own right as well.
Yeah.
And, again, Thiago's only 5 years older than Dame.
Right.
And
so
Drew,
in the same
absolutely.
Range there. So, yeah, we will see what happens. But, tomorrow night, Blazers back on the court.
Back with Golden State. Got to try to win a game. I mean, it's not like that's an easy one. They're never easy. Then you go back to back with the Clippers and the Lakers Sunday and Monday too, and then not back here until they got Denver. The Western Conference is so loaded as it always is.
That's a rough start.
But seeing how they played, definitely a team that should finish top 10, be a play-in. That's not exciting either.
Yeah.
But at least be on the back end of the playoffs and get there, a place they haven't been in since he's been here. Since 2021, last time this franchise made the playoffs. Haven't won a playoff series since 2019.
Wow.
That's getting further and further away.
That's a ways away right there.
As is the season.
Yeah.
As is the season.
Yeah.
June's a long way to go from now, and we'll see. Chauncey's going to be locked up between now and then.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, and like we said, more and more is going to come out here. I've been reading these documents all day. We've got lots of analysis on the website for you to go through, lots of videos, lots of breakdowns, comments, walking through this stuff. We have plenty more coming up today, too. I know
on television. I'm going to go put a suit on.
Yep, Nick's going to put his
sleeves
down.
Back down.
Sleeves are up
TV.
when we're over here. Yeah, when he has to go back to the other studio.
Real lighting.
Yeah, real lighting. Imagine what that's like.
Yeah.
No, but it's great to have you over here.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, to talk about this. And so thanks to everybody for joining in too. This is Fox 12 Now. We live stream here every weekday starting at 1, actually starting at 11 noon now.
Ooh.
And also 1 to 4. So we're over here doing these longer form
news when it happens.
When it happens. We are here. If there's breaking news, we definitely have it over here. But I think that's it for right now. We do have some more coming up at 3:30, so whatever platform you're watching on, I will be back for that. But until then, I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now. Thanks, Nick.